Often when I dig into the request folder of my DMs, various people shoot me a message asking what would be a good entry-level watch, a watch that they could wear daily. Entry-level, within the realm of luxury watches, is considered to be right at the $3,000 mark. This, however, for most is not entry, with many of the people messaging me working with a budget closer to $1,000. This is why I was so glad to have the new YEMA Superman 500 come across my desk, as the more I dug into the specs, the more I realized I had a new top nomination to answer these messages with. Whether or not size matters is a long-raging debate, but at least within the realm of watches, I can conclusively say it does. It does not matter how nice a watch is if it's not wearable for you. And with the YEMA Superman 500, the French manufacturer has ensured everyone will be satisfied with 2 stainless steel configurations. Both watches carry a thickness of 13.4 millimeters, a bit of that more than manageable height due to its double-dome sapphire crystal. 39 millimeters will speak to vintage tastes and smaller wrists. While the dive watch is an all-too-familiar format, YEMA has injected a less common feature into their Superman 500. If you look at the crown, framing it, you will find a bezel lock system that ensures your timing scale does not budge while the crown is screwed down. This is a system YEMA designed in 1963 and has been featured on their Superman divers ever since. It's not so much that most of you will find yourself in a life or death situation were it to move, but it does reveal their attention to detail and the knowledge they have accrued in the tool watch space since their inception in 1948, building this patented system to differentiate their divers. Now you might be wondering if the bezel scale can be set in the water before your dive. The stainless steel case has an ample depth rating of 500 meters, but to ensure you can also manipulate the bezel at the surface of the water, the case is water resistant to 30 meters while the crown is unscrewed. So, to reiterate, this means you can now adjust the scale just above or below the surface of the water, a new modern refinement for this historic French diver. The Superman 500 is presented in 2 different colorways. The first, the Superman 500, utilizes a matte black dial and aluminum bezel. The second, the Superman 500 Mysterious Blue, utilizing a matte blue dial and bezel. The black leans more into vintage aesthetics, with creamy colored lume for the hands and indice plots, while the blue variant keeps the lume a crisp, modern white. Speaking of lume, the bezels also each feature a grade A superluminova coatings on their graduations. The indice shapes are evocative of what you would find on other divers, like the Submariner, but the Superman 500 utilizes a distinct handset, most notably their shovel-headed running seconds hand. Last but not least, dial purists will rejoice at the fact that there is no date complication to break up the dial, yet another vintage nod that creates a cleaner aesthetic. In each of its colors, the Superman 500 is offered on 3 different styles of straps. The first is a Jubilee-like stainless steel bracelet, primarily brushed to provide contrast against the primarily polished case. The bracelet offers 4 points of micro adjustment in its clamshell folding clasp, as well as a diver's extension to quickly fit it over a dive suit. The second is a brown leather strap with a stainless steel pin buckle. You've heard me say it before, I do not find this to be the most suitable or practical option considering leather is non aquatic. But if you like to dress up your diver, it is there as an option. The last and potentially most enticing option is a black FKM rubber strap with a folding clasp. FKM rubber is both strong and supple, and offers a top-notch rubber experience watch enthusiasts particularly enjoy. You would not expect this, but of the 3, the rubber configuration is actually the most expensive, followed by the bracelet and leather configurations. But considering the jump from leather to steel bracelet is only $141 US, and from the steel bracelet to FKM rubber only $29, you really are free to pick whichever one you love the most, with less fiscal consideration. I'd advise going for the bracelet or rubber configurations. You can always purchase a YEMA or aftermarket leather strap if you so desire down the line. And for those strap monsters wondering, the 39mm size has a lug width of 19mm, Beneath a solid engraved caseback with a frosted central medallion, you have YEMA's in-house caliber YEMA 2000. The automatic movement offers a power reserve of 42 hours and a regulation of plus or minus 10 seconds per day. The caliber neither sets records in power reserve or accuracy, but each are more than adequate, especially considering the price point and the fact that it's an in-house design. Regardless of size or color, the Superman 500 costs $1,049 on the leather strap, $1,190 on the bracelet, and $1,219 on the FKM rubber strap. So, circling back to all those who have asked me about a quality daily watch close to $1,000, I would say it's hard to beat the 500-meter depth rating, usage of an in-house caliber design, and level of true heritage at this price point. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe to the Time+Tide channel for all the latest watch reviews and content. See you on the next one.